This episode of The Sculpt is brought to you by H40 Adventurewear, an all-new Carolina-born, American-made clothing line. Available to you at thetoyrat.com. Check them out.
Snap that picture, molding sculptures and action figures.
Galactic tactic, my backflip sicker.
The art's timeless.
Okay, Collective fam, we are now waiting for Chuck Brown to come on. Eisner Award-winning writer of Flawed. The very first episode of The Sculpt is over. And now we're going to meet with the IP owner to determine whether or not they want to take this to market. There he is, Chocolatey Chuck Brown.
What's up, dude?
What's up, Playboy? I gotta play some obligatory music.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Can you hear the music in the background?
Let me see. Let's turn the volume up.
So right now, I'm playing the theme music to the Sculpt.
Okay.
While I'm rocking the Sculpt hat and I'm wearing my Sculpt shirt.
Nice. Are those all the finalists?
Yes, we are staring at the finalists. Actually, we have a winner.
Really?
Now, this conversation, I'm gonna pull us down and out of the music section now, and just remind everybody really quick. This is Chuck Brown, Eisner Award-winning Chuck Brown, author of Flawed. And we have episode 1 of The Sculpt in the box. And now It's time for us to meet with the IP owner, decide what he likes the best and how he would like to move forward. So, of course, we have these sculptures out here for you to just look at and go on. But I'm going to turn on my screen share. And I'm going to play for you one at a time, the flip arounds and everything, so you can take a look at it. Because I'm without telling you who won, I'm really curious to see what the IP owner says about what he sees and what he would have picked as his winner. Okay, all right. So we're gonna share screen 3. Hopefully, up there you can see the video application right here. You see that?
I can see it.
So, the music will play a few times here, but ultimately it's more about you seeing what's up.
Sculptures and action figures.
Number 1 out of France, whose name is Michael Amonchy. All right, here we go.
Scriptures, unbelievable characters.
He-Man, Skeletor, Voltron, and Excalibur.
Who's the next challenger? Look at your calendar.
Who is the next victim that can't compete with our caliber? So, who draw better? Who paint better? Who more clever? Let's leave a mark on the scroll forever.
That's dope.
It won't be easy to find.
They did a fantastic job, if you ask me.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I love the way her wings are popping out like double stacked behind us.
Yeah.
And I think, critically, he's got the pose just locked in right as she's leaning back in full action mode.
Yeah.
But one of the things I like the most, which we'll take a look at when this is finished spinning, is that right there. Is her eagle. Which anyone who comes to read the book will understand why that bird might be in play.
Where's the eagle?
I don't want to put any spoilers out there, anything.
Where's the eagle? I don't see the eagle.
You don't see it right there?
I see it.
All right, so let me go ahead and cut that back off. All right, real quick. Let me turn that off. Before we're gonna look at each one of them individually.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop on and put on Mr. Ricardo Diaz. So Mr. Ricardo Diaz, let me see. Can you see that right now?
I can see this one, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So Ricardo took a different approach to the building where she was like about to launch off the top of a building in full attack mode. And I really loved his wing set because it's flared out back behind her and she's in attack mode forward. Where she's in a defense posture in the first one we looked at. This one seems like she's about to go do some killing. She's
ready to attack on this one.
She's on attack mode. She's doing some redemption killing.
Yeah, very nice.
And yes, she does do some redemption killing, y'all. You just got to read the book. Remember, that's Flawed by Chuck Brown, Eisner Award winning. You got to check out the book. So this is Ricardo Diaz, and he was contestant number 2.
Number two. Okay. Okay.
Check out that
Uh,
mask. I think he had great detail on that. Okay, we're gonna look at them in even greater detail here in just a second.
okay.
I'm gonna pull up number 3 now, and number 3 is Kleber Sampaio Correa.
Oh wow.
Yes, it's a lot of words. It's a whole,
Mouthful.
it's a whole lot of words, and he is out of Brazil.
Okay.
So this contestant number 3. Oh. Now his pose is a little less dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little more showy, but he's captured a lot of the same elements.
Yes, yes.
Or at least from where I sat, his wings were a little bit more rudimentary. They weren't as feathered out, you know, but still very cool sculpture altogether.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right, I'll let it run through so you get a better look at it real quick, and then we'll take a look at the independent ones, and we can start talking about what you like and what you don't like about these things.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So these the 3 finalists? Or...
Yes, they are. These were the 3 main finalists that came in.
Okay.
So we allowed up to 10 to come at us.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
shut this out. We allowed them to come and give us their POV on what sculpture was, what they wanted to do. And then we narrowed it down, we whittled it down. And so this was the final 3 that we gave an option. And
Okay.
they had a total of 3.5 weeks to pull it together. Then they had to send us all of their digital files. And then we had to send that off to our 3D print partner, who had to basically print, clean up, and assemble everything, getting
Okay.
ready for the Fayetteville Comic-Con, where we had the judges actually fly out to take a look at the sculptures and pick a winner. All right. Yeah, you're a big deal. You didn't know?
I did not know that.
Yeah, someone should have told Chuck he's a big deal. Boom. We back.
Cool. Cool.
Boom.
Cool.
All right, Chuck. Okay. We ready to take a harder look at these things. So let's go in reverse. Okay.
All right.
So this is Kleber Sampaio Correa.
Okay.
And this is the one we just took a look at last.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Maybe.
I'm just going to do some quick spinning here. He's got an element on here that it was an interesting element, this piece on the top here, because you can see this is the rooftop of a building.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's an extra piece back here. It looked like mostly the purpose is to lean on.
Yeah, like a piece of debris or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Something in that order of magnitude. But she's got a cool gun out. She's got the mask on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the wing set, we had to put the wings together in 4 pieces, as you can see. So we would clean that up whenever, you know, we wanted to produce these.
Gotcha.
So that's Kleber Sampaio. I'm going to put off to the side. And that was number 3. This was Ricardo Diaz.
Okay.
And this is our, I say, forward action pose.
Mm-hmm.
And his sculpt is, you can see it's the backside of the building here. It's meant to be displayed like this. And I just, for me personally, I really love the way it's jumping out and trying to take flight. And I love the way the wings are separated here. Take a look at that.
All right. That's very nice. Very nice.
And then,
yeah.
Very detailed. And then we have Michael Amonchy.
Nice.
And he is from France.
Nice. Nice.
And this is the one that had the eagle out front. So I'm not sure you can see that's too much light there or not.
I do.
It's really cool looking. Really cool looking. And I think more of a defensive posture for me, but he's got these really cool smoke puffs coming up on either side there. He's got the bird out there out front, almost like it's taking charge. And then the defensive posture that's happening with the gun and the sword set to the back. Okay. Of what you see, what would you like to see more of? What's your initial thoughts? Let's put it down. Let me put this.
Hey, honestly, I think they all look amazing, man. They all did a fantastic job. But I think the one that stands out to me the most is I think it was contestant number 1 in the defensive pose. That's the one I like the most. Yes.
Well, guess what, Chuck?
What's that?
That's the one that won.
Nice. Very nice.
You picked the winning. You picked the winning, and it came down to a split decision with the judges, and ultimately it was our main sculptor Rocco Tartamella who cast the deciding vote.
Awesome, awesome. Well, they all look amazing, but that is very special, and I really love it. Thank you. That's
Yes,
awesome.
absolutely. So here's the question, Chuck.
Uh-huh.
We know which one, and now we know which one you would have chosen anyway. Would
Yeah.
you like to take this to market?
Oh, yeah. I'd love to take it to market. Yeah,
Well, then
absolutely.
let's do that then. That's
Yeah.
exactly what our so that the goal of this sculpt here is not just to obviously to broaden the horizons of our readers,
Mhm.
the people that we want to make sure takes a look at this sculpture and then goes to read the book
Right.
by Chuck Brown. Okay, and is there 6 books right now? How many is there right now?
6 books collected into that trade that you have there. Yeah.
Okay, there are
Yeah.
6 books, guys, and it is a fantastic read. No shit, fantastic read. Okay, it really does draw you in. The colors in the pages draw you in. The writing draws you in. The storyline draws you in. And remember, this is about independent comics, man. This is not a writer who's just independent. He does stuff all over the place, but this is his property. So
Right.
we really want you to take a hard look at Flawed, because I think one day soon this might become somebody's movie. Hmm? All right,
That'd
it's
be
just a
wonderful.
thought. So our thought now is to try and pair this with that. So we're going to take this to paint for you. That's going to be the next step up here, so that we can really flesh out the color spectrum and everything before we take it out to market. But we
Okay.
definitely want to make this even a larger sculpt. So right now we tried to set out at sort of an 8-inch, but I
Mhm.
want to grow this so it's sort of a 1/6, 1/7 scale,
That'd be
so that we can put it out and we can market it alongside the flow of books right off the Toy Rat Enterprises. And if you're down for that, we're ready to go just like yesterday.
Let's
So
do it.
you're
Let's
going to
do
be
it.
the first one we take to market, and we are super excited to do it.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
100% made in America.
Yeah.
They'll be built and manufactured and sent out to order. So we don't have to keep any kind of major stock or anything like that.
Okay.
And we can help and push the marketing in every way, shape, and form. So that's where we are.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much for your help, man. I really appreciate it, bro. This is really amazing.
Yeah,
And
I
thank
gotta
you
send
for
you a
what I
floor
did.
hat and shirt. I gotta send you your hat and your shirt
Oh,
so you can
please. Oh, God, yeah, yeah, please.
yeah, man. We got all the stuff for you. We
Yeah,
had a
yeah.
pretty good weekend. There was so many people stopped to see these. So
Nice.
yeah, Fayetteville Comic Con, we were able to take a look at the books, pull the book out, and then call people over to the table, tell them what we were doing with the sculpt. We did a whole 4K resolution stream Raleigh thing. So
Mm.
they broadcast on Twitch and a host of other resources where we talked about the sculpt, we talked about Flawed, we talked with the judges that had really intricate things to say about the sculptures and the book. So I feel like all that plays together is excellent marketing, all the way around for
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
pretty much for free.
For everybody. Yeah, yeah.
So it's this one. This one was all about you, man. So I am so happy that you're happy. When I have an opportunity, I'm gonna get this nice and tightened up, and I'm gonna send you the preliminary scope, so you'll have this one. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
man.
Man. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
man. We're gonna send that off to you so you can have that. You can put that up next to the books. Take it to the Comic Cons with you, hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
And then we'll talk about whenever your next appearances are, if you want to have a couple of those for sale with you at the table,
That'd be awesome. Yes, man. Thank you. Thank
right?
you.
I just
Yeah,
feel like that's a great partner product for the book. So
yeah, yeah.
it's all about getting them reinvested in this comic setup. It's all about getting them reinvested in the storyline. I do feel like what they were able to accomplish with this particular sculpture, just kind of what's happening. Who is this?
It's definitely a reflection of the book, man. He did a fantastic job, man.
Yeah, I don't know that you. I mean, my initial first one on, if I'm gonna be honest with you, that was the first one. This was I
Oh,
was
really?
I really did love this sculpture, but I didn't get a vote. I don't get a vote. I'm your host. I gotta step back and let the professionals do what the professionals do. But I did have Ricardo Diaz locked in as my choice, and then they started pointing out and illuminating some really cool things that I hadn't paid a special attention to. I know the ring light kind of doesn't do it justice, but there are some feathered wings that come off and apart from the rest of the
the
wing set.
the
So it's almost
multiple
like they can
layer,
fall
yeah,
off.
yeah, the multiple layer wings. That's really
Yeah.
nice. That's
Yeah,
really
the
nice.
multiple
Like
layer
you said,
wings is just fire.
the Haas Eagle in front, that's a nice touch. Yeah,
That touch right there is probably what set it off the edge right there.
yeah,
If
yeah.
it wasn't the cool wings, it was the fact that the eagle was set on, but I agree with you 100%. All three of these guys did fantastic work.
Yes.
We're inviting them back to do another sculpt, and try and win. But Michael Amonchy,
Mm,
guess what? You won $1,000. So
thank
we're
you.
gonna send that off to you in an immediate way, and we really appreciate the work that you were able to put in for the scope. That's the man right there, Chuck
Thank you.
Brown, and he says this is a perfect embodiment of the character. So I'm not
Okay.
sure you can get a better compliment than that from the writer and the owner of the IP. You know, I'm super excited. So we're gonna send you some promo pics. You can put
Thank
them
you.
out wherever you want. I'm gonna, some more high def stuff
Mhm.
alongside the book, so we can, sort of pitch things together. You
Okay.
let me know if there's anything you need from me in the meantime.
Okay,
Cool?
I will. I will.
Free and easy, baby. That's how we
Cool.
do it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
So,
I'm glad to have had you be the first guy to jump in and do this with us.
so you say you're going for like a one
One
eighth scale,
six, one
one
six,
six.
7 scale. Yeah. So we're gonna blow this up. This will probably be twice, if not three times as big.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, because if at this scale, it's a little more difficult to do the paint work and get
Hmm.
it to be, I want skin tones to reflect properly. I want hair tones to
Hmm.
reflect properly, especially because of the color spectrum that's used in the books.
Hmm.
There's a lot of darker browns, but there's also some play on oranges in there and
Hmm.
some light yellows. And I mean, there's some things that really bring this to life.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to put this in the hand of the painters next. And we're
Yes.
gonna do a whole episode based on just painting out this skull.
Yeah,
So
I also want to get one of these, like a sample, one of these to the artist Prezi as well. So let me know what I need to do to get that to him. So just let me know. That'd be awesome.
absolutely, that would be absolutely fantastic. So there it is, Chuck. There it
Awesome.
is. Dr. Ease, check that out.
So cool.
So I'm
Awesome,
glad you're
man.
happy, brother. I'm glad you're
All right.
happy.
All right. I appreciate you, man.
All right, brother. That's the scope. Episode 1. Chuck Brown, Explode. Go read the book. We out. This episode of The Sculpt is brought to you by H40 Adventurewear, an all-new Carolina-born, American-made clothing line. Available to you at thetoyrat.com. Check them out.